Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Math Unlocked. If you're here in this video 3 of a multiple part video on ratio, you would have watched video 1, watch video 2. Remember, we take a step-by-step approach. Want to ensure that everything is concrete, right? So now we're looking at sharing in a given ratio. We're going to be sharing something. So remember that a ratio compares. It doesn't tell us how many into what is being shared as yet. It's just saying that whatever is being shared should be shared such that A gets 2 of each part that is being shared and B gets 3. Now, a key concept to ratio is equality. So if A gets 2, it's 2, the 2's of what A gets must be the same size. And the 3 that B gets must be the same size. Such that this one gets 2 equal parts and this one gets 3 equal parts. Which means that whatever the whole is, remember we spoke about comparing part by part versus comparing to a whole. Now, if it is A and B that is being shared, such that A gets 2 and B gets 3, then the whole that is comprising of A and B should be divided into 5 equal parts, right? Now, let's see what we're sharing. They say share $40. Common question, ratio question. We're sharing $40. If I should share $40 for A and B, the sharing doesn't mean A and B get the same amount. It says A should get 2 equal parts of the sharing and B should get 3 equal parts. The concept of equality allows us to do this. Since A gets 2 and B gets 3, in total, we should divide the whole into 5 equal parts. Since it's $40 that we're sharing, 40 should be divided into 5 equal parts, such that when I'm sharing the $40, I will know how much to put in each box here. So 5 equal parts. So we're trying to find out how much is one of those parts. 40 divided by 5. Right? All right. So 40 divided by 5 is 8. What does this mean? So we know it's $8. It means that each one of those boxes should be $8 because we divided the whole into 5 equal parts. So this box get 8, this box get 8, this box get 8, this box get 8, that box get 8. Notice I shared it where each box get the same amount. The equality is what is coming out here, such that the whole was divided into 8 equal parts, such that we could now share it. Now, the then question could ask you, how much money is A's portion? Since A got 2 parts and it's $8 plus another $8, then A's share is $16. B's share is $34. $24, sorry. 3 fours is 24. So B shares $24. And I could double check my answer to just add it all up to see, do I get back that $40? 6 and 4 is 10. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 4. That's a total of $40. So A share and B share adds up to $40, such that A gets 2 equal parts, B gets 3 equal parts, and in total it was 5 equal parts that the $40 was divided into. So let's explore another question. A class has 35 students. So we're going to be sharing now. We are given the total amount of students in the class, 35 students. The ratio that compares the number of boys to the number of girls is that for every 2 boys, there should be 5 girls. Now, this is not saying that there are 2 boys in the class or 5 boys in the class, nor 7 boys in the class. It is saying that when we compare boys to girls, there should be 2 boys for every 5 girls. Now, when we are sharing, it therefore means, what does it mean? For every 2 over here, there should be 5 over here. Now, if it's 35 that I'm going to be sharing, 35 students, and I want to know how many students should I have in each group, such that for each one that I will get is 2 boys to 5 girls. In total, when I share, there should be 7 students being shared at a time. There should be 7 students being shared at a time, such that each time I share, 2 boys are selected and then 5 girls at a total of 7. What I therefore want to do is to find out how many groups of 7 can I get out of that 35. So there are 35, and I'm going to divide that by 7 into 7 equal parts. 7 equal parts. 35 divided by 7 is 5. What does that mean? When I share, each part, each group will now have 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Equality allows me to do that because it says if I divide the class to boys to girls, in total the ratio is saying 2 to 5. That means I should divide it into 7 equal parts such that each part gets 5. How many boys are there in total? In total, I would have 10 boys of the 35. And in total, I would have 25 girls of the 25. What does ratio do? Ratio allows us to share, to compare part to part or part to whole. It allows us to do what? Compare part to part or part to whole. All right, so let's look at your question. So we're to share $50 for Jill and Jack in the ratio. Jill gets 1. Jack is going to get 4. Jill is getting 1 part. Jack is getting 4 part. And I want to know how much money would Jill get and how much money would Jack get. Post your answer in the chat and don't forget to like and subscribe.